Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Really quickly, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information for the very first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So if you are looking to respect your time, if you are looking for a video where somebody's doing a trade recap or talking to with hindsight in their favor, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty, dirty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, then I'm confident you'll find value in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at market open. Okay, I have an order at 128.45 here on Tesla to potentially get short. But I'm interested at 127.60 though too, if it were to come down to that level. So also watching again 127.60. Short meaning making money when prices go down. So if you're a beginner, bizarre concept, but yes, you can make money when prices go down. And I missed it. I needed to cancel that other order that I had sitting out there, and I didn't. Whoops. Again, I had another order out, which sucked up enough of my purchasing power where I was not able to then try to get in with the other allotment. So watching NVDA here, 171. All right, I'll go ahead and pause for now. Tesla, look at that. Now that would have been a winning trade. So I didn't luck out because I did still miss out on a winning trade, but look at that turnaround all of a sudden. Goodness. I'm on duty with my youngest right now. So if you hear a kid in the background, that is just Kit. All right, well, maybe Nvidia can give an opportunity here. 170.50. Yeah, let's keep an eye for 170.50. See if this thing wants to come back down. Nope, not right now. Why don't you go play with a toy? Go get one of your toys, okay? Yeah, go get a toy. Tesla's still looking interesting at 128. Okay, in at 128.20 here on Tesla. Let's see if this thing wants to start to come down. So big move up. Now it's just a question of, does this move want to continue up, or what's gonna happen with it? Nvidia still looking good though too, but this one's looking fine. Just a question of, does it want to come down? It's bouncing around here. Oh, came down, now came back up. See if it wants to make a move back down. Okay, taking off a little size here just because at this point I've lost a little bit of confidence in it. I still have 200 shares, so it's not like I did anything crazy there. Took off another 50. So 100 shares left still. Let's see if we can get this thing down a bit more. Took off another 25. So still have 75 shares left. There's the break of 50. There goes Nvidia. And all out there, very, that was, but I mean, what are you supposed to do with that? Look at that. Look at that move, snap right back to the upside. So, I mean, I played that right, but I got some follow through, but I didn't get that much follow through, and then that fast, up it goes. With a kid hanging on my leg. So, all things considered, maybe that wasn't as bad of a trade as what it feels. But yeah, that was a difficult one to deal with. Like I said, I got movement. That's why it was a profitable trade, but yeah, was ideally wanting more movement. I got the break at 127.50, which is what I was aiming for. But as you saw, that was basically the end. And look at that. Well, look at that. Yeah, I don't even know what to do with this thing. I mean, yeah. So all things considered, winning trade, not a very big one. But like I said, all things considered, and especially as we see this movement right now, and really, I wouldn't be shocked to see this thing down at 127 sooner than later with as volatile as this thing is. But okay, well, let's move on, see what else I can find. So not the best of starts, but I mean, I'm not sure what else I was supposed to do with that one. I don't know if I could have really, I mean, of course, I could have covered everything at the exact bottom, but that's, fantasy world there. So, all right, I'll pause. And then another quick update on Tesla. Look at it. Just crazy. So I'm going to abandon this one right now. Still do like Nvidia. Monitor that trend line moving forward. Wow, Tesla just continuing to go up. Alrighty then, Tesla. So the higher that one goes, the better I feel about it. Oh, and Netflix. Let me get this alerted to our chat room. 322. Flush point, 1 minute. So not really close right now, but I could see maybe 322 getting interesting. I will go ahead and pause. All right, watching 171.50 here on Nvidia. Smaller size just because this very well could be the start of a bigger move, but I can also see the potential of it want to roll back over. So I'm going to mitigate that with smaller position size. So if I'm wrong, not going to cost me a whole lot. If I'm right, not going to make a lot, but I'd rather. And I missed it. Let's see if I can get some on a back test. Nope. And I wasn't even fast enough for that. There's NFLX. There's 322 potentially coming into play. Just going to do 75 on that one. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. All right, approaching. And I missed that. What is going on here? Oh, there goes Nvidia. Down it goes. Okay, now I got to be a little careful because maybe hurting my voice. Some frustration has shown up. So I got to make sure that I don't go rogue here. Okay, 95.50. I like that actually. That's could very well come back down. So we're going to watch 95.50 on this one on DFS. Well, maybe because the risk profile is starting to change on it a bit. Still in play. Oh, there goes Nvidia. There goes Tesla. Yes, I got to be on guard now. I would encourage you to do the same. If you can feel the frustration in your mind, helps me because I have to talk out loud so I can literally hear it. I don't have to just envision it in my mind. You know, the voices that we all have. All right, never mind on that one. The risk profile has changed. So I no longer like that. Amazon, too late. All right, I'll pause. All right, I'm going to get short here on Tesla at 128.02. Looking for this thing to potentially get down there and retest 127, which would be basically the lows. Or who knows, just hop right up here and take me out, but we'll see. Now, if it comes back down, do I add? That's the question. Do I add at 128 if it comes back down? And I am going to add if it comes back down to 128. Looking at the 5 minute, I am not going to add now. There's some potential problem points that can be broken, but because there are potential problem points, I'm definitely not going to add into them. All right, I'll go ahead and pause, and it looks like I'm going to get stopped out, or if it looks like it's going to come down through, I'll get the video rolling. All right, coming down to 128 again. And once again, that area providing a problem. Wow, that fast bounce off it. Yeah, so 128, very, very clearly. In fact, let me get this alerted to the room. 128, flush point, 1 minute. Whoop, and I got to be getting out. All right, so now I am red, $58 on the day. Still interested in 128 if it comes into play once again. Maybe that was silly for me to have gotten knocked out, but I don't know. Is that move that started something bigger? But if 128 does come back into play, I will look to hop back in. Because maybe my timing was just slightly off. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. Sometimes that's the hardest part of trading, is just getting the timing right. In at 128.07, so let's see if we can now get the break. So getting some movement here. I need more though, because I got the break, so in my mind this thing should start to get moving. Okay, took off 50 shares. Again, could still very well be a losing trade, but this thing is just, as you watch level 2s, it's just not continuing on down. But I still want to give it more chance. So I still have the majority of my position. Took off another 50. And another 50. So still have 100 shares left. Can we get the break? All right, well, now I'm up $26 on the day, and look at Nvidia. Oh, remember when I missed that up there? Now, I'm not making the claim that I would have played it perfectly and would still be holding full position size right now. But, oh, that one stings, and that might be a leading indicator that I should just be done. Because I can feel the frustration just boiling that much more. I went red, I'm back to green, so I'm up $25 now. So from green to red, back to green. A very choppy day. And look at this one just continuing to drop. DFS still... Yeah, 95.50. Wasn't that, I think that was the level I was talking about earlier, right? Yeah, 95.50. Still very, very interesting level here on DFS. Now, I know on Tesla, Clay, why did you ever get out on the first time? Because you ultimately were right. And you're right. However, when the price was moving up and up and up, at that point, yeah, in hindsight, it's easy to sit here and say, oh, you should have held. But at that moment in time, what happens if I held and it kept going up and up and up? Then we would all be saying, why weren't you disciplined, Clay? Why didn't you get out, right? So you got to keep in mind, hindsight is a savage, savage thing. Because I agree with you. Why did I get out on that first trade? Why did I take that loss when I didn't actually need to? Well, the only reason why I can say that I didn't actually need to is because I have hindsight in my favor now, knowing that, oh, it rolled back over. But again, had it kept going up, we would all be saying, myself included, I'd be smacking myself in the face, Clay, why were you undisciplined? Why did you not manage risk? So that is just that is a savage game. That is a hard game we play as traders. Is you look back and, oh yeah, I would have been okay. Oh, wow. Did I miss Netflix too? I can't. Yeah, I missed Netflix too, didn't I? This is not going to help for the frustration. 322. And for those of you wondering, hey, Clay, how does your chat room work? You can see right there. Or no, sorry, right there. Netflix, 322, flush point. And so for any of you members that actually did catch that, congratulations. You got a, wow, potential basically 3 3/4, $3.75 move in your favor. Tesla is just hard to trust right now. Just hard to trust. So I think I'm going to pass on this one. I'm still watching, DFS. That one still got my eye. I like that pattern, but yeah. All right. Wow, we're at 60 minutes. I guess there's still been 3 trades, right? Or has there been 2? No, 3. Yeah, green to red to green, all on Tesla. So 3. So I guess 16-minute video, still 3 trades in here. It just feels like a wasted 16 minutes. But there's a lot of good examples here going on. Is this finally a chance again at Nvidia? Maybe, but this is such a big move down. If this wants to give me a bigger move up to 170, I could be interested up around there. But for now, I'm going to pass. So I'll go ahead and pause. But I very well could be done for the day. We'll see. Okay, I have an order at 170.15 to get short on Nvidia. Trying to play this bounce up. Maybe I'm getting stupid here to wait for 170.15. Let's just do this. Let's get in right now. And I have a super, super tight stop. See if it wants to get rejected off this area here. And got to get out. So now I'm down. I'll take that trade all day long, though. That was such a tight little risk, and if that thing would have rolled back over, not even revisit the lows, not anywhere close, that would have been a fantastic risk versus reward. So that was a nice setup. It just didn't get rejected. It chose to keep going, but that was a very, you got a little indecision candle at that resistance. It just didn't keep going, or it didn't roll over, and that's fine. But had it rolled over compared to what was being risked, yeah. All right, I will pause down 65 now. Well, do we get up here? Is 172 the level? Maybe. Former trend line, could that now be acting as resistance? You have the 50 period up there. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, going to try to get short here at 129.65. Because this is either some sort of top that's forming or it's not. But I want to see it come up a bit more to 129.65. Oh, there it goes. All right, so I'll cancel that order out. So never mind on that one. All right, well, back to 129.65 as a potential entry point here on Tesla. So this is either going to be a top that's forming once again and it's going to roll over, or this is going to be the start of a breakout to which I will have to take the loss and bow out. So getting close. Again, I need at one. Right, I don't like how it's putzing around, right? So at this point, it almost seems like if it hits me at 129.65, it's going to, jump up over these levels. So maybe I need to reassess that because it's just putzing around, like I said, too much right in front of where I want to get filled. So I don't like that. So let's see there. Let's see if okay, I'd be filled now. And like I said, it seemed like if I got filled, then it would, pretty much just go against me, which is right now not necessarily been, I'd be down and losing. Yeah, yep, exactly. And be getting close to being stopped out. Yeah, so that was the right move to cancel that out. Well, I can't say that for sure or did it go over 130? High of, no, 129.99. So I'd technically still be in. So jury's still out on that one. But I do like Nvidia still. Very just sideways movement. So it's, the question of who's ultimately going to win out in this sideways battle here. I'll go ahead and pause. Watching 170 on Nvidia. My thought is if it hits 170, that will be the sign that this pattern is finally broken to the downside, and I'll try to play continuation, but it will be a very tight stop. But again, I want to see 170 as that confirmation area. $170.03. Close enough. Let's see if this pattern is indeed actually broken to the downside. That was my premise. If it got down to that level, that would be the sign that was the breakdown. Once again, high volume, but it's just putzing around this area here. What I need is for the SPY itself, so the markets itself, to come down. So this red candle's looking great. There we go. The more this gets red, the more this will get red. So this is fantastic. We'll keep that over there. So took off 150 shares there. Again, relative to what was being risked, I'm very pleased with that. I'll be even more pleased if I could get 169.51 for this next allotment. But again, got to see, can the market break these lows? If it can, then this thing's going to get an even bigger boost. So there we go, through the lows. And now it's coming down. I don't like that though. Got lows and then this one. So I'm going to have to take off another 50 there. Let's see what these last 50 want to do for me. So now all out, the kid hanging on my leg, and now I'm down $9. So again, I got the move. That was a good trade though. It was a good trade because, as I said, I had a very, very tight stop on that one because in my mind that thing was either going to break down or I needed to just get out of the thing, and it did break down. And yeah, it gave me some continuation. I did want some down at 169.50. That would have been ideal, but as you saw, lowest I got was 169.55. So 5 cents, and then you see this bounce here, which would have knocked me out. So I struggling to get follow through on the trades where I do get filled because which makes this day that much more, annoying and frustrating is the ones where I was too slow are the ones that there was continuation. It moved beautifully. But then the ones where I do seem to get filled, as you've not seems, we have the proof. The ones where I do get filled, yeah, I get a bit of a move in my favor, but then it just does not go in my There's just, and look at this. Look how this looks on the 5-minute for Nvidia. Look at that candle. Remember, at one point, this candle was a beautiful, big red candle. And now look at this long, lower shadow. And that's just, that pretty much summarizes my trades today on the ones that I've gotten into. So I've been able to make winning trades, just not much follow through, and not shocking action here. I mean, that was a big red candle to come down to those lows. It did break the lows, but as you saw, Nvidia didn't really respond to that, which was a leading indicator and why I started to get out, which proved to be right in my defense. Because yeah, market breaking into lows, and Nvidia didn't really it budged a little bit, but not a whole lot. And with that, I'm just going to call it good. So down $9 with commissions. I don't know, let's call it down $20 on the day. So yeah, frustrated, not very annoyed right now, but it happens, and I don't want this to unfold into something even worse. But so if you've ever had a day like this where you're just annoyed, frustrated, hey, you're not alone. I have these days too. You just witnessed one. And yeah, I mean, woe is me. The ones where I'm too slow, or the ones that worked out beautifully, the ones where I get in, or the ones where you saw just toyed around. So, do you want to say bye? Can you say bye? Say hi. You being shy? Okay. All right. Well, Kit does not want to say goodbye. So, everybody, if you enjoy these live trade videos, hit that like button, leave a simple comment below. Let me know, have you had an annoying day like this in your career? I've had many, not the first, won't be the last either. So everybody have a good one. Hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Are you sure you don't want to say anything? Okay. All right. See you, everybody. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.